6 o'clock in the morning, Y94, home of the Playhouse. Live with Lost.
The Celebrity Sizzler.
Well, first up, the Playhouse Celebrity Sizzler today. There is a lot of speculation about who the next James Bond, the next 007, who's that going to be. And supposedly, we're going to find out as early as the next couple of months as far who they've been talking to as far as casting goes. But Daniel Craig has one person he definitely not want to be the new James Bond.
You know that everybody's now going, who's going to be next? Hugh Jackman told you just to enjoy
He's
it.
not going to be it.
Is that stipulated?
Over my dead body.
It's not going to be him.
So Daniel Craig's okay with that, pretty much anybody except that stupid Hugh Jackman guy.
Why? Do they really not get along, or is he kind of like messing around?
I like to think he's partly joking. To be honest with you, I don't actually hate the idea of Hugh Jackman being 007. I think he could pull it off.
I think he would be really good at it, too.
Hey, he wouldn't be terrible by any stretch of the imagination. So something to think about. And there'd be claws. So I like that.
Oh, yeah, he's the, not Wolfman, what's his name? Wolverine.
Wolverine. Did you, R. Kelly was convicted yesterday.
I did see that.
R. Kelly was convicted.
Prosecutors have announced that R&B singer and songwriter R. Kelly was found guilty of racketeering charges in a federal courtroom in Brooklyn on Monday, following decades of sex abuse allegations. During closing arguments, prosecutors said that Kelly masterminded a scheme to, quote, target, groom, and exploit girls, boys, and women.
Probably could have guessed that was going to go that way.
Just in New York, so he got charged there. He still faces stuff in Minnesota and Chicago.
So he's getting like all these different trials he has to have now?
So he can even, he's going to be spending a lot of time in prison.
It's probably for the better.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have Peacock, this might make you want to reconsider. Demi Lovato releasing their new Peacock series, Unidentified with Demi Lovato. That's coming out on Thursday. And Demi Lovato said there was a floating blue orb in the Joshua Tree. They called it beautiful and an incredible alien experience, and that's what inspired the show. Demi Lovato also believes that they may have been abducted at some point in their life. They have flashbacks on this, but the show has Demi Lovato, a friend that's a skeptic, and then Demi Lovato's sister, where they go around and they talk about UFO hotspots, talk to experts, and kind of look at secret government reports, interview people who've had first encounters. I really interested in aliens. I believe they're real. Demi Lovato said, I think they're very caring, very intelligent, and they're just looking out for the best interest of our planet because they think we need some help. It might be something I'll check out. It's only 4 episodes. I just don't like the idea that Demi Lovato now thinks that they may have been abducted.
Yeah, I mean, I think they might be mistaking an alien abduction just for working for Disney.
Probably.
That might be that. Do you want to hear a little bit of clip from the show?
Yes.
We went out into the desert in Joshua Tree, and I basically saw like this blue orb that was about 50 feet away, maybe less, and it was kind of like floating above the ground, just like 10 or 15 feet, but was keeping its distance from me. And I don't know, it was a really beautiful and incredible experience.
It was beautiful. It was incredible. It was a wonderful experience. I enjoyed being abducted. The probing was great. It was really nice probing.
Okay, they saw the blue orb.
Mm-hmm.
Are they thinking that was an alien?
You gonna say yes? I'm gonna say yes.
I wish UFO.
Yeah, show me an actual alien.
Yeah.
You didn't take a selfie with an alien for crying out loud? Rounding out the Sizzler today, a couple of quick ones. We've heard this rumor before, but there are more rumors swirling that Angelina Jolie and The Weeknd might be dating. This isn't the first time that we've heard this, but they've been like going out to meals together. They've been seen holding hands before. Do you like Angelina Jolie and The Weeknd as a couple? It seems like a weird couple to me.
What's the age difference there?
She is 46. He is 31.
Oh, it's closer. I thought he was early 20s.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's still a pretty good span there, but there's been a little bit of PDA. So there's a lot of people think there must be something going on. Now, it's entirely possible they're just good friends and maybe they're going to work on a project together. It does sound like that there's a movie that they're going to overlap in, but still, it seems like they're spending like an odd amount of time together.
I don't. If she is happy with him, good for her. Everything Brad Pitt put her through, she deserves to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, the Brad Pitt thing didn't go very well. And finally, today, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are in the news today. Now, we've heard before that they just have a different kind of marriage and that they kind of just look, especially him, kind of the other way with stuff that's going on. And then there's going out and doing stuff outside the marriage. They say they have, quote, evolved past monogamy. And that basically they're married, they're happy together, they have a family together, but they don't keep themselves to the constraints that expect them to only do stuff with each other. They trust each other to go out and always come home. I think you could call that an open relationship, but they're saying they've evolved past monogamy.
Was it just last year when all that came out, kind of?
I mean, there's something every year, I feel like, about one of them.
But I thought it was more recent, like just last year something came out about, was it him and that, like, I don't remember what term he used about that relationship. How, after all these years, is it, I feel this now coming out? If they've always been living like this, or has there always been rumors?
It seems like it took them this many years to explain their situation.
Just what was going on?
Just because they've had so many people accuse them of cheating on each other, and finally it's like, well, you can't cheat when you've evolved past monogamy.
Yeah.
We're special. We're different than everybody else. Plenty of entertainment stories posted throughout the day online at 194.com. In a couple of minutes, today's top trending tracks on the show. Pick your purse at 7:50. And is there something you would never, ever, ever miss about being single? Now, a recent survey was done, and top of the list was people asking if I'm anyone. That's a lame list. We'll make our own next on the show.
Playhouse on Y94.